Good morning, Canadian Yarn Heart. My name's Alyssa, and today we're going to make this travel mug cozy. So there's the front, there's the back. It's a little bit more messy at the back, but there's the front. And this pattern is called the Interlocking Diamonds. We're going to be using Bernat and a Super Saver, Red Heart Super Saver. This is a very old pattern. This is an old yarn ball. I don't even remember when I bought it. It's that many years old. Any variegated will work. The reason I picked this one is because I think it'll go really nice with the Bernat here, the white Bernat, and I'm using white on this one specifically so you can see better. So I'm going to move you over to the overhead cam and let's get started. All right, so this is a fairly new stitch to me, but we're going to be using a 4mm hook, and we're going to start by chaining 45. We're going to leave a bit of a tail so we can tie up at the end. Actually, I'm using the wrong color. We want, normally you would have the white as the base color, but because of the way this pattern looks, it's actually really nice to have the variegated as your base. So I'm going to chain 45. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to keep going. I will be back when I have 45. So there we have it. I have my 45 stitches. The way you want to test that is I'll use my Yeti mug here, and you want to go around and you just want to touch. So just barely touch. Now, the reason this one is over is because you're going to have 5 stitches. So you've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 extra, and that is because what I'm going to do is I'm going to double crochet 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the 5th one from the hook, we're going to do a double crochet. And what that is now that is your first V-stitch. So what you're going to do is skip 2. You're going to do a double crochet, a single crochet, and then a double crochet in the same loop. So then you're going to skip 2 stitches, double crochet, a single crochet, and a double crochet. And you can do that all the way to the end. So now we're at to the end, and we're just going to do a single crochet in this last, or a double crochet in this last single stitch. So 1, 2. So there's your first row. Now this one, you're going to want to pull a loop. You can leave it large like that, but I actually like to put a stitch marker on here because you're going to go back to the beginning, and you're going to grab the white, grab my second color, and you're going to go in this right here. You're going to chain 2. So 1, 2. Now I like to, you're going to do 2 half double crochet, and I'm going to keep the tail on the ground there on the rounds. 1 and 2. Now you're going to single crochet, and then you're going to half double crochet in between these 2, the next V-stitch. So every V-stitch, you're going to put 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2, and half double crochet is you wrap around the hook, go on the loop. So you have 3 loops there, you wrap around and you pull through all 3. And you're just going to do that again. Pull through all 3, and then you're just going to single crochet. And you're going to do that again to the end of the row. I will be back when we're done this row. So now you're going to put in that last stitch in right here. So you're just going to do a single crochet there, or a single crochet here, and then you're going to pull your long yarn, and you're going to put that on there. Now you're going to turn your work, keeping the white at the back, and to the side so they don't get in the way. You do not want to, 1, 2, 3. You do not want to get them wrapped up in it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put your loop. This is row 1. This is row 2. You're going to go into in between each V-stitch on row 1. You're going to do another V-stitch. So 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. There's your first V-stitch on the next row. Go, and you're just going to do that all the way across. In this space, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And you're just going to keep going. I will come back when we are done this row and I'll show you the next. So now we're on to the next row. I just finished that one. Just want to show, we're going to go back to here. I like to pull this through, pull the yarn around where it's comfortable for me. 1, 2, and now you're going to put a half double crochet in right here. Half double crochet, and you're going to want to chain 1. Actually, I want that in the back. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and chain 1. And you're going to follow that all the way along to the end. 2 and chain 1, and 1 double crochet or half double crochet, 2 half double crochets, chain 1, and you can do that all the way to the end. We'll come back when we're on the next row. Okay, so now that we're at this one, we're just going to pull the stitch marker and switch it around again. Tighten it up, grab that one, light in the back. I like to sometimes keep my yarn separate. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and you're going to put a double crochet in here. And that's your first one. And then you're going to make sure the white's at the back. You're going to do a double crochet in the next here. So skip the next V-stitch, and your next V-stitch goes above this V-stitch. So you're skipping a V-stitch and you're going into there, and there will be a V-stitch below it. So that's what you're going to do. And you're going to do that all the way around to the end of the row. And I will come back and I will show you the next row. Just because this is a pretty complicated pattern, it does take just a little bit extra. And I think I will just show you what the next row looks like. So now that I'm almost at the end of the row, what you want to do is you just want to do a single crochet in here. 1 single. Pull your yarn up. Grab this guy. Pull it off. Put it in here. And now you're going to grab your white back here. You're going to chain 2, 2, and you're going to put a half double crochet in this one. So you're going back a bit. 1, and I'm going to grab it in there. So if you noticed, there's a line there. I'm going to go down, I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to pull it all together. Chain, and then you go into this one. And you do your half double crochet in this one. You do your second half double crochet. Chain 1, And that is how you're going to finish this off. You're going to do 2 more rows of white. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually only 1 more row of white. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to do that. I will come back when we're done that and I'll show you how to sew up the end. And there you go. I do hope to earn your like and subscription. I do hope to hear from you and questions, comments, concerns below. By all means, if you want to just say hi, if you want to ask what I watch, I would love to know what you watch when you crochet. I watch all kinds of things. Today I'm watching The Missing Void. It's a lot of stories about missing people who, their unusual disappearances. I would love to hear what you guys are watching while you crochet. So if I've earned your like and subscription today, thank you. And I will be back when I have the finished product. Oop, that's a whole double crochet, not a half double. I will be back. So there we have it. Just gonna trim that. There's my coffee cozy. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna turn in this little guy so that he's not in the way. Just try and follow where the stitches go. Just kind of come back so you're not doing too many of them. So there's that one all nice and tucked in now. I'm going to darn him off. Get him out of there. Now you're going to grab the bottom. You're going to grab that one and that stitch and that stitch. And you're just going to darn your way up between the stitch bars. You're just going to keep going all the way up. It's the last stitch. I'm going to grab it and grab that one. Just like through, and then because this is something that will get some wear and tear, I'm going to tie these two just quickly together in a quick little knot. And then I'm just going to darn both ends in. I'll put it on and I will show you what it looks like. So there's one end. Second end. I'm just going to darn it in here. Connect it. Put it on the needle. Pull through. Trim. Trim. Flip so that your edges that you just darned are on the inside. And there you go. You have a nice travel cozy, and there's the one ends, and there's what it looks. So I hope to earn your like and subscription. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope to see you again, and bye.